This is Mike with AskTractorMike.com. I'm speaking with Kenny, who works for S&H. He's a corporate sales manager for S&H Farm Supply, who has 4 stores in southern Missouri. And we're at the Ozark Fall Farm Fest, and we're talking about things that a new tractor buyer should know and the best time to buy a new tractor. And Kenny represents 3 tractor brands, New Holland, Kioti, and Massey Ferguson at their Lockwood, Missouri store. And Kenny, first question I have for you today, you guys do a huge, and I used to work for you and with you. We did a huge volume of compact tractor sales, where I got the idea for this channel. And some things have kind of changed since I've been out of the business. But the first question I want to ask you, if you've never owned a compact tractor, like a lot of my folks haven't, and you're getting ready to do the shopping process, what's one thing you need to know that maybe you don't know?
Well, there's a lot of things you don't know, and largely people don't even know what they don't know. But the first thing is, probably most dealerships you go to are trustworthy. They really want the same thing you want. They want you to buy the right product, they want you to understand how to use it, and they want you to accomplish the task you have to do. And I think when I started in the sales profession, I wanted this sales profession to mean something different to our customer, and hopefully we're accomplishing some of that. But you first need to know what's your environment, what size machine fits where you're going to work. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to till the ground? Are you going to grow things? Are you just going to mow, maintain? What are you going to lift? What's the chief limiting factor that you need to be able to overcome? Do you need to lift 1,000 pounds? Do you need to lift 600 pounds? Does it need to fit in your garage? Do you want to transport it? Are you capable of doing your own service work, or will you need dealership support? Those are all questions that I like people to think about when they're talking about buying their first tractor.
You mentioned something about finding a good local dealer and somebody you can trust. And people ask me all the time, should I buy this brand or this brand? And I say, find a dealer you get along with and buy what they're selling, because honestly, the compact tractor offering is really good right now, and you're going to need your dealer, especially if you've never owned a compact tractor. You're going to be calling them with questions and need service.
If a dealer salesperson doesn't ask you questions to make you think about what you're doing, they're not doing their job.
Absolutely. Now, the next question is, if I've never owned a tractor, I bought a tractor, I get it out to the field, what's a couple of things I need to know then?
Well, I would say it's safety first. Learn the proper operation of the tractor. Know what every lever on that tractor does. Think about, if something goes wrong, what am I going to do? Don't wait until you're in that dangerous situation to think about, what's my escape route? How am I going to get this loader down if the tractor's stalled? Is that too steep? But hopefully you've thought about how you're going to use that tractor, but they're typically surprised. Most customers are surprised by the capability of a compact tractor, what it will do, how fast it might do some things. And so I would tell you, always practice operating your tractor. I would tell you to go out, sounds silly, but drive the tractor around without an implement on it. Mm-hmm. Play with it, run the loader up and down, just practice doing your job just like you would learning to play a sport or a musical instrument.
Yeah, and a lot of people are intimidated on the dealer lot because you have other customers around and salespeople around, and it's intimidating if you don't really know what you're doing operating it there, and then you get it back home. And I always think the first thing I want to know is how to stop the thing. And you mentioned in an emergency situation, what do I do? And most of your new tractors, you kill the key and everything stops, but maybe you don't want that. So, and the owner's manual's got all that information.
Yes. Yeah, you want to read your own. Mike, one of the things that we do as a dealership, with every new tractor, we try to take the time to do a walk around and familiarize that customer with that unit, get them in the seat, operate the tractor. What's this do? Do you know how to get the hood open? Do you know how to check your oil? Do you know how to properly service it? And I think, those are the things you really need to know. That's what adds life to your unit, and it gives you satisfaction. You're not worrying about doing something wrong or doing damage to your tractor, or will it do what I want to do?
And S&H is proactive about that. A lot of dealers aren't, but I think almost every dealer, if you asked when you were buying it, ask your salesman and the service manager probably may want to be involved, but ask him to train you just a little bit before you get that thing out and have to figure it out on your own.
Oh, absolutely. there really are no dumb questions, and you know, I see some hesitation. Nobody wants to be considered to not know what they're talking about or to be ignorant about a tractor. You know, if you're a manly man, you want to know how to run a tractor. But there are a lot of good questions, and you know, you can't ask too many. There's so many makes and models. You know, do you need a gear transmission? Do you need a hydrostat transmission? Do you need a power shuttle? If you're going to do a lot of loader work, am I going to go back and forth? You know, what am I going to do with it? And how do I want it to treat me?
And you won't ask a question these guys haven't heard before. And most of the stuff on my channel is questions that I've had asked before. So there are no dumb questions. Last question for you. What's the best time of year to buy a tractor?
Well, Mike, I get asked that question all the time. And I would tell you honestly, the best time to buy a tractor is when you're ready to buy one. You know, there are some seasonal times here. Most compact tractors are sold in the spring of the year, wherever you are on the planet Earth, whenever the growing season begins and grass starts to green up and we think about planting things in our garden. That's when most tractors are sold. And you know, it used to be the case that manufacturers would probably try to take advantage of that time and maybe have a little more profitable time period. But today, with the growth in the compact tractor market, the number of units, I think manufacturers really focus on seeing how many units they can sell in that time period. So right in the season is a pretty good time to buy a tractor.
On the brands you represent, you'd say when you need a tractor, go get it.
When you need a tractor, go get it. You know, as a dealership, we are always trying to take advantage of some type of a buying situation. You know, maybe there's an order writing period where we can get some extra discounts, and every time we get an extra discount, we pass it on to the customer.
Yeah, a lot of times it's buying it from the supplier, and if your supplier has a bargain, and I remember this when I was a territory man calling on you, you guys love a bargain.
Yeah, we like value. You know, I'll repeat this again. We really, as a dealership, we want the same thing you want as a customer. We want you to buy the right tool. We want you to buy it as economically as possible so it fits your budget. You can buy more stuff, right? And you're going to tell the world if we gave you a good deal.
All righty, Kenny. Hey, I survive on web traffic. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and share this video with other tractor enthusiasts. And if you have questions or comments, put them down below. We'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.